Adventure Squad cast.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it
comes. Welcome to the Adventure Squad cast.
Hey,
you know what it is. That was better.
Episode 45.
Episode 45, boys.
We do this thing at the skate park where we just like whenever someone rides up, like the 6 or 7 regulars that are there, someone rides up and it's like, it makes no fucking sense, and the other person does it back like we know what the fuck we're saying.
I feel like we used to do that back in the day.
Everybody else that's not a regular is like, what the fuck?
These guys got their own language.
Yeah.
Codex boys.
So clown.
Codex boys, yeah.
But dude, she did fucking she split it and then she like sauteed mushrooms and spinach with cream cheese and I think mozzarella cheese and then like stuffed that in it, flapped it over.
Dude, back like it was probably
Bussin'.
a few years ago. I was fucking hanging out with Brendan, and this when he dated Sarah, and she made like the chicken Alfredo stuffed shells. Like it was like big ass shells, and they were just stuffed with like chicken and Alfredo sauce and cheese, and that shit was pretty powerful. I just
pretty good.
suck at making chicken. I can never seem to get it. Every now and then it'll just happen to turn out right, but like I either cook it too long or like I get paranoid that I haven't cooked it long enough and dry it out because of that.
Yeah.
Because there's like something about the moist chicken on the inside. Like I'm like, is that cooked or is it just like not
See,
too
if it's
dry?
white, you're straight, dog.
Yeah.
I just cut my shit open, and then if it's white all the way through, I'm like, we good.
Yeah, if you got some pink in there.
King eats that shit raw every single day.
Yeah,
though.
that's
Right.
He's
I've heard about that. Who,
ripped and living his best life.
I didn't know that was a thing. Like I thought
Imagine
you would
how
for
gross
sure
it
get
is.
sick
Oh,
if you
this
did
guy-
that.
Gotta be the worst
Disgusting.
texture thing in the fucking world.
Is there
It's
some
everything.
certain of extra benefit for eating raw
Well,
foods?
throughout like the cooking process, you lose nutrients and like everything.
True, yeah. That's
Okay.
true.
So he's got the raw end of it all.
He's pure nutrients.
He's like what
Nothing
Joe
but
Rogan
nutrients.
wants.
He's a
to be.
carnivore.
Joe Rogan fucking. I like some meme
Don't
came
break your
through.
hand, bro.
Yeah, for real.
I felt that over here.
I seen some little tweet come through the other day, like a little meme or whatever that he posted, and he was like, "Here lately, I've been really obsessed with cooking meat over a fire. There's just something
I
real
saw that
primal
meme.
about it." It's like, bro,
It's
what?
like you just described grilling.
Yeah,
He had a
everybody
whole
does
paragraph
that.
about like I cut the meat and season it, and then I sear it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, what are you? Everybody
You
does
just
that.
described grilling, bro.
Yeah. You just described 90% of people's typical day that they eat some shit.
I do want to try his elk though. I bet that shit slaps.
I've never had
How
elk before.
I've never ate elk either.
Yeah, no.
I
So
bet it
wildest
is some
thing I've
whole
ever-
other level of shit.
Or bison. No, not bison.
I've had bison
What is it?
jerky.
The tomahawk?
Really?
What is it?
Tomahawk steak.
It's
Yeah,
a-
it's a piece of what
I don't know.
animal?
Isn't that just like just a bit? It's a specific cut off of like cows or something, right? Like off like it's just like the hind
know.
quarter, like it's just an expensive cut.
I thought it was
think.
like their
I feel like it'd
hip
be
or
a
some
leg bone
shit.
or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I think it's like the upper thigh. Like
I was
that's
say,
what I've always.
It
Google's
sounds
got all
cool.
the answers.
What animal is tomahawk? I've had alligator. I think that's the wildest.
Yeah, I've
thing
had alligator jerky. I've
It was
had
pretty
shark
good.
jerky. I've had
See, I've had actual just straight
kangaroo
alligator
jerky.
meat.
I've had a chance to try
kangaroo
a
jerky?
Yeah,
squid.
Tommy's jerky outlet.
What?
And
Wait, they're
there's-
that wild with it?
Yeah, dude, that's where I tried.
No.
I tried elk jerky there. I tried alligator jerky there. The kangaroo jerky.
Kangaroo jerky.
The shark jerky was in Gatlinburg.
Shark? What the fuck?
You tried
That guy gave
human
it to me
jerky?
for free too. He said, man, nobody seems to like this. And he had like an open bag. He was like, I try to let people try it. You want to test it out? And it wasn't for me.
The shark jerky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that'd be super
I feel
tough.
Like any kind of like fish jerky would be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, we watched the Meg the other night.
Meg?
Just
That's a good-
because like
That's a good TV show.
we was just looking for something
It's
to
the
watch and
Megs.
just clown about. And fucking, it's clown. It's definitely, it's
The
just
Meg? What is that?
Yeah.
Jason Statham fighting a megalodon is what it is. The end of this movie is for real. Like he is just in the water with a spear and fucking. It's literally this giant fucking shark, dude. Like crazy big. And like I can't.
Down
Like,
there like,
I think
I
they
got a
like
spear.
already shot some poison into him or something, so he's like kind of weakened or whatever. But either way, at one point this motherfucker is like coming at him, and he like stabs it with the spear and it's like or maybe like a knife or something, is holding on to it, and as it comes out of the water with him, he like stabs it with the spear in the eye, and like
Kills it.
dies. But yeah,
What
the fuck?
Jason says a fighting a megalodon.
I've always heard if you get bit by a shark to poke their eye. And they'll let you
Yeah,
go.
oh yeah, that would.
That's the.
Motherfuckers.
You won't be able to see.
I'm probably not gonna let go. Try to
out, dog.
We'll just peel his fucking skull apart.
I'm gonna split the bitch in half.
So we went to the bowling alley. To kill a shark.
Dog. That was a good transition.
That was a hard cut, bro. All right.
They're gonna think we edited that.
We went to the bowling alley, right? And we
we're
ordered.
about
We ordered. How many pizzas? How many
Like,
pizzas?
I
I
think
think
it
we
was-
ordered.
It was for real at
It was like
least
six.
five
Five,
or six
six,
pizzas.
yeah.
Like every time, like
Nonstop.
a pizza would come to the table, and we would just all get it immediately.
Yeah.
And then by the time you're done eating that, you look back and there's another
another
pizza
pizza.
sitting on the table.
And then while we're eating like the third pizza, I think AJ and Kevin are like, "Should we get another pizza?" I'm gonna get another pizza.
And they both ended up getting another one.
Yeah.
And fucking Kevin got a bunch of like the little mini corn dogs and a bunch of cheese curds and shit. Your boy wasn't shitting right for days.
Yeah, my stomach was kind of fucked up too.
Shit was straight.
Just a wee bit, but it was a good night, man. Wade
was.
Wade won both of the.
I eat yogurt.
Tournaments?
Dog.
I can't stand yogurt. I don't know.
What? I don't like
I
whenever
like
I peel the top
yogurt
off and you
either.
see all the water and
Oh
like
no, dude! I
that
can't
shit.
fuck
You,
with that.
you just gotta shake it up first. That's what I typically do because the mental is everything.
See-
If something that like looks gross to me, more than likely it's a wrap.
Yes.
And it can be something I've eaten before. It's just like presentation, really, man.
When my ranch or queso gets like that, when I open it and it's the water, done.
Yep.
I don't care if
It's
it's,
like
a
it's
full
ruined.
jar,
It's
bro.
expired.
Yeah, it's done. It's
This is not
contaminated,
cooked
bro.
right.
Yeah.
I can't eat it.
Oh, they got too much water in this bitch.
I got the ratio off in this jar.
This
I gotta
is
go buy
COVID.
Another $5 jar.
Speaking of
a little
COVID.
party night, we was at Joe's the other night, and fucking they had a
Shout out
selection
Joe's.
of ranches
That
for
was-
my boy.
Oh
over
yeah,
here.
that was. Joe's made pizza, and I was like, "Bro, you got ranch, or I got to go to the store real quick." You know, just making it a little funny. And then this
Making it a
man
little funny.
pulls out 4 different bottles of ranch and puts them on the counter for me. So
Yeah.
You think
That's
he wasn't
hospitality.
prepared, dog? They prepared for
Hospitality.
Their house is
anything.
so sick. The way,
Oh,
like,
it is nice.
man, their
Yeah.
kitchen is so organized and shit. It was
oh
just
my
crazy.
god, I got a picture. I don't know if I saved it.
Yeah, I feel like
I had a
Brit
picture
is
of this fucking thing because
like
they got the little
aliens.
clear shit that's on TikTok.
They got like
Yeah.
metal
All the little clear
shelves that are
ones.
like in most of your restaurants in the back, and then it's just
Huh.
like a bunch of like clear containers. Just like boom, 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 boom,
Dude,
boom,
we need
boom,
that for the
snacks,
food truck.
chips, like
We need
cheese
to-
hits, and yeah,
That would be so
yeah,
sick.
Yeah, the
Dude.
portioning is gonna like help everything 100%.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like, especially in something like that, whenever like the shit can hit the fan, you can get real busy. It's nice to know exactly where everything is and fucking go get it. and
Everything's
shit.
clear. You can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
everything.
We need
Yeah,
to like
we gotta do
we need
that.
to have those, and then we need to have like a portioning cup for each of those. That like you know what I'm
True.
saying,
With some
like
measuring
what?
cups or
Yeah,
some shit.
exactly. And we'll just
Yeah.
keep that
Y'all
with
just,
that thing. And
I just want to go ahead and say what it is.
Say, well, who is?
I don't know. Y'all talking a lot.
We've been planning to like I guess I haven't discussed it with any of y'all, but in my mind, I just keep,
And now I am.
picturing
I had a
us
plan.
doing some reveal like sometime soon
Oh,
after
we
we
haven't
get together
officially
and
done
fuck with the
anything.
recipes.
No.
So like put them together and be like, this is a little taste of what y'all got to look forward to. Post up some
Yeah.
pics and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Couple
Oh, yeah.
We
menu
got
items,
to.
like a
Yeah.
sneak peek.
We got
Oh
to.
yeah,
No doubt.
that's got to be done on
We need to
the
get together
test.
and
We
cook
need
some
we need to
stuff.
plan that
Yeah.
out for this weekend. We need to plan a chunk of time where we can come, we can record the podcast, and we actually record the motherfucker and don't waste 3 hours doing that, and then we fucking do some recipes and shit.
Hell yeah.
Cause it's hard for me to get away.
Yeah,
for
speaking of
6
recipes,
hours.
we got this snack crate right here, straight from
Sean, the transition
Istanbul.
god.
Poland.
Okay.
Ooh, Poland. That's
You
dope.
see it, Poland.
Oh,
All right.
do they got the little cookies with the cream, the jelly in them?
We can only hope.
Let's
I
see.
met a girl. I used to work with a girl, Anya, at Cash America Pawn Shop, and she used to bring these cookies in that were from Poland, and they were like, they were like soft cookies, and they had like strawberry jelly and like orange jelly and like something else.
sounds
Bro, I'm
delicious.
telling you, they're my favorite cookies ever. They're so hard to find.
Let's look at this.
All right, we got some wafers.
Got a couple different things.
Oh, this
Damn,
this
that's
motherfucker
a
is
fat
huge,
bag.
bro. It's a hockey puck.
What one is that?
Rizone. Okay, we need to translate.
The Paluzuki?
Rice cakes with Belgian milk chocolate. I love
That
Belgian
sounds
milk
good.
chocolate, so I'm cool with that. We got some Oh, they got J and G together.
Oh, it's like
the Jagel,
like bagel
mini bagel
chips.
bites.
Bagel chips.
I don't know if they'll
I'll have
say
to
that,
take
but-
one of those to Shannon. She likes the bagel.
Pretzel sticks, okay.
Yo, did your boy
Candy.
open these?
Bacon flavor.
He said Chastity and Ilana was eating some.
Bro, bacon
Flavored pretzel
pretzels.
sticks. What?
Weird. We got some rainbow.
Here's what I'm here for.
Taffy.
The chalky. All right, I can't see you. I'm assuming this is caramel, maybe.
All right, I'm about to try the bagel.
Yo, there's so many candy bars in here. Oh, what is this? Oh, I'm about to fuck with this so hard.
They got a fat ass fresh fruity, bro. Holy
This is
fuck.
like a big ass wafer, cookies
Yo.
and cream, I'm guessing, or something. Is that
Good.
the bagel? Dude, these are like mini. No, shut
so
the
good.
fuck up.
Oh, Sean.
Is this like a everything bagel? Like everything seasoned?
I'm not sure. It seems like it
It
kind of.
looks. Oh, it
Holy
smells
shit.
fire,
They look-
dog.
I know
legit.
it's great. I for real gotta take a couple of these, Shannon.
Them are busting, dog.
Not bad. But
Did Wade donate this full box?
I think so. He didn't say anything about
This looks so fire. Yo, they must really fuck with wafers over there. We got this thing. That's a wafer. This a wafer.
Yo,
This a wafer.
try it out. This ain't
Is
too
that the
bad,
bacon
man.
pretzel?
It tastes like some crispy bacon.
bacon pretzel, I'm good. I'm good.
Try
Yep.
it.
Like bacon.
Oh, okay. I'll do it.
That'd be
Sean,
crazy, man.
do it for
I
the
guess.
people.
It's a pretzel and it
It's-
tastes like bacon.
Thinner than any pretzel you've ever seen in your life. Longer than any pretzel you've ever seen in your life.
This looks real familiar
Speak
to
for
me.
yourself.
And speak for me.
And
Not too
Yo,
bad,
it's
huh?
not.
not bad.
It's just like a
At first it
smoky
hit me
flavor.
and I was
right?
like,
Yeah.
it was iffy, but then the taste catches up with you.
I definitely taste the smokiness.
This is quality content.
Oh yeah, this is what they come here to
Dude,
do.
these little bagel bites, bro.
Damn, look at this motherfucker.
thinking-
Holy shit.
Yo. You
That's
want one?
crazy. No, I'm
Oh,
good.
these are like the Quaker
It's
cakes.
rice cakes with fucking chocolate.
My
on
dad used to eat
I'll
the
take a bite
shit
of
out
it.
of these.
it. I don't know. It's
I'm
like
fucking.
a little.
I like that, bro.
It almost tastes like a little burnt tinge to it or something.
No, on the
You
rice
know what I'm
part,
saying?
I
There's
kinda
like some
feel
kind
you.
of burnt-y taste.
my dad fucking. I don't remember the brand. It's the dude with the
That
little
one's
hat.
not for me.
You want that?
It tastes like
No,
a
I'm good.
pork rind almost. Like it's got
I
an
think it's
aftertaste
because
of a pork
we
rind.
just ate fucking bacon.
Yeah.
We
I'm
got
about to
that
say, all I
smoky
can taste
flavor.
is the pretzel.
No, they're not related.
It's like
I
a
need to
chocolate
wash my
pretzel in my
mouth out.
mouth. So yeah, Poland snack crepe.
Oh, this is
They're
this is like a
50%
pineapple gummy
sweets.
bite.
I want these wafers, bro. I love wafers.
You know, so shit's sweet over there in Poland.
They really fuck with wafers.
Oh shit!
Baton? They got a
Stuffed
baton
with
in this
something.
bitch. It's got nuts.
I got
chocolate,
nuts.
This
More
ain't bad.
wafer.
This looks fire.
You know, it's like orange slices. They're like candy bags you can buy. It's got like oranges in them. But
Yo,
they're like
this
gummies.
is the
This
fattest
tastes like that,
bar
but it's
of
got some like
chocolate.
cream in it.
Oh, it's got cream in it.
No, this other thing.
What?
The gummy thing.
Yeah. It's like a. Oh,
What is this,
juice?
like just a Poland Kit Kat?
I don't know, dude.
Oh my
I
god.
definitely prefer this to the other one.
Yeah. This bitch is busting.
This is fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Kit Kat, you got some competition. Shout out
All right,
Poland
let's try
Kit
that
Kat.
zebra longa.
This bitch, I know, is gonna be so fire too.
Damn.
You ever been sitting there and wondering to yourself, I wonder what Poland motherfuckers be eating?
Just watch this episode.
This is it?
Look how long this thing is.
Mostly chocolate.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Shout out Michael Scott.
Oh, it's a sturdy boy.
That is pretty solid.
You look like a
Shout out
Oreo.
Michael Scott. This looks the same. Oh, it's got some white filling in it. Cream.
I prefer this one.
Oh, I knew I was gonna.
Yo,
fuck
this
with
is like Oreo wafer.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's weird.
I knew I was gonna fuck with this. What is this thing?
Poland's all about them sweet stuff.
Potasi, Malekso, Batnik, Wanliwoif.
Very nice, very nice.
I
Yes.
can't even tell what this is. It looks like it's chocolate, but inside is something white and solid, like not cream.
It's a white chocolate.
Oh, that would probably be busting if it was. Oh, I lied. It's definitely cream or something.
Marshmallow inside. Vanilla marshmallow bar.
Oh, did it?
That's what it says. That sounds good as fuck, dude.
found
I
the
need a piece
English?
of that.
It looks just
It doesn't smell as good as I thought
Moist.
it would be.
It's probably like goat milk or some shit. Oh yeah, it doesn't smell that good. I don't know.
Yeah, y'all tell me and then I'll make my decision.
Sean,
okay
you
enough
gonna
to
try?
Yeah. It tastes like an American candy I've had before. I can't call it though.
It's not
Like a
bad.
cheaper one.
The cream is weird as fuck.
It is a weird like taste.
Very
It's not
cheesy
marshmallow.
or something.
Yeah, it's not like just marshmallow. All right, now we got Jeski Baton hazelnut. So this must be like a Ferrero Rocher bar.
Oh shit.
Hopefully,
I'm good on anything with nuts in it. Y'all could try that.
you didn't say that last night.
You got me there, man. You got me there.
What about all that gay sex you had? Though?
Yeah, I didn't think about that either, man. No. I only have gay sex.
I don't think that's nuts, bro.
In the year 3022.
Like little Rice Krispies, like a Crunch bar type shit.
Yo, it's pretty good. It's like a Star Crunch kind of.
Oh my god, I love Star Crunch, bro.
Tell me why my boy Tom Hardy
Yeah, there
said.
ain't even nuts in that. It's like the Star Crunch shit.
Ain't
My
even
boy
nuts
Tom
in
Hardy
there.
said, "Of course I've had gay sex. I'm an actor."
That's just so funny.
So clown.
I don't know if I like the flavor of that one though.
Me either. It's like a poorly executed Star Crunch.
Yeah. All right, this is Jedina Shizakalata.
Jedina.
Jedediah.
Jedina.
I don't see the English note.
Jedi the Third.
I really like these mini bagels, man.
Yeah, them are fire. I'm about to eat a couple more of those. All right, so this is like a break apart chocolate.
Give me some crazy portions, dog.
I'm just splitting it all.
This one feels very processed and baked. How is it?
It's fucking solid, bro. It's like crunchy.
This tastes like the smell at Continental Mills.
It's like it don't even taste like chocolate.
Y'all done with all these?
It's like a darker chocolate, like a less sweet. No. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, dude, I'm not fucking with that. It's like they took chocolate and was just like, what's the worst we can make
just
this
a dark
taste?
chocolate.
I can't not do it.
Here.
Yeah, he just rubbed that bitch on the table.
Oh, this is like one of the.
Oh, this was like
Oh
the.
yeah, it's a
I think
different
this
one.
is one of your things.
It's got
you
the little
say.
cream shit in it. Which one is that? Is that a strawberry?
This
or
looks
something?
like the little circus peanuts. I think it's orange. Isn't that what you had?
Mine was pineapple. Well, I assumed it was pineapple. It could have been orange.
I'm
It's
actually.
just dark chocolate.
I'm gonna try to split this for me and Sean.
No, don't do it. Oh, well, shit. Yeah, never mind.
No, don't do
forget
it.
there's a
Fuck
cream-
that
I was
bad.
gonna say like because
Oh,
of
it's
the
like
cream.
jelly, bro.
Yeah. There's like a
Oh.
goop inside. That's pretty good.
A goop.
Now this looks like
There's
it's
been
gonna
so
be good.
many "that's what she said" jokes, bro. God,
Yeah.
man. There's a goop inside. It's pretty good.
Look at Sean's face.
That's more like
Bro,
You don't like that?
I like. Dude, that's good, dog. That little candy.
I don't know. It was good.
it was good, but the way it was busting down in my mouth it was weird as fuck.
That's what he said.
It felt like I was
a gay
eating-
joke.
There was like a piece of fruit encased in candy.
Did you get it?
I was just thinking about the taste. It's so good.
Whole fucking
These
world.
are fire, dog.
That was really good, but texture's off.
That's like good enough to like potentially order something.
White Picarnia, y'all are doing the thing.
But they got the badgels, the bagel.
This is definitely my favorite thing out. This was the winner for me.
Hell yeah! So Poland, shout out Poland. We did their snack crate reveal.
That's my favorite snack crate so far. They had the most consistently good things.
I didn't
Well,
know
it
where
was mostly
Poland's at.
candy. You know?
Yeah, that is true.
Poland's about Germany, ain't it? Somewhere
That's
in
why
Europe.
they did. They were like, we're just
think
gonna put
so.
a bunch of candy in here. These American
But I
fuckers
don't
are
know.
gonna love
Geography's
it.
not my strong suit.
As many fucking World War II documentaries as I've seen. I should know this.
No.
What about the Ukraine?
It's oh yeah, it's pretty. Oh yeah, dude, it's right beside Germany. I was right. Let's go.
Oh wait, I'm tripping. I was thinking Russia.
Ukraine, bro. Where are you?
Tripping. Told y'all.
Oh wait, no, dude,
Touching
it is
it.
connected.
It's fucking touching. I thought so, but then I was like, hold on.
It's the other side.
Second guess myself.
Shout out geography. Man, I want to go to like all these countries so bad.
Yeah, you have no
Man,
clue. dude.
Shannon
Finland,
recently
Denmark.
stumbled onto this crazy sick cabin that's in like Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I see all
It's
them
like a
shits
12.
that she
It's like a
shares.
12 fucking room situation, and it's like $460 a night, man. Hey.
Damn.
Or it
That's not
sleeps
bad.
12. It's not 12 rooms, but it sleeps 12. It's
Bro,
5 rooms,
460?
4
We take the
bedrooms,
gang?
and it's,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
If
that's
there's
what I'm
8
saying.
of us, that's less than $100 a piece,
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
dog.
saying, man.
and I would do that.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Give me a date.
You said Chattanooga?
We'll have to bring that up in no group chat. See
Hell
what
yeah.
we can set up.
Facts.
Last time I went to Chattanooga, it was with Shane, and that motherfucker got me some charges up there.
Nice.
And then the next time I went, arrested
What,
in
he
jail.
Stick his hand up your ass and work you like a puppet.
No, he
Bro,
stuck
I
his
saw
hand into
him-
somebody's PlayStation 4 and walked out the door with this motherfucker.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw him. We went to see the Christmas lights in Clarksville, and I didn't even know it was him at all. It was just a group of people walking beside us. We were walking, looking at the lights, and someone in the group said something about, like, that's bussin'. And I just said, on God, on God. And he was like, they were like, hey, like, just that's clown and shit, because we
Yeah.
both knew the meme. And then he looked over, he said, Kev? And I was like, oh shit, bro. I can't even remember his name. I was like, what's up? I was like,
Oh,
what's
shit,
up,
man.
dog?
What's up?
I do that every
Familiar
time.
face.
Like it'll be some vague person I can tell, like I went to school with or something, but the name
I
is
never
just
really
not.
kicked
I'm
him
like,
with it.
oh shit, what's up, man? How you been?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta play it out.
It was so funny though.
And you're
Yeah, he
hoping
just
when they
happened to be
tell
in that
you
group.
bye, they're not like bye Sean or bye your
Yeah.
name, because then you got to think and you got to say their name back.
Dude,
Just
I'm
one
so
day,
bad
the
at
other
names.
day, I was so caught off guard because there was some dude who I was never really like super tight with or anything like that, and been years since I seen him. He's like, "Oh, hey, Dustin, what's up, man?" And I was like, "Oh, hey," and then like his name came to her, what I thought was his name. I can't even remember.
Steve?
Austin, I think. I was like, "Oh, Austin, ain't that it?" What's up? And then they're like, I just played it very unsmooth.
I don't know your name, man. Just say it. Just say it. I mean,
I
that's
just call everybody bro or dude or something.
yeah.
There's guys I've skated with for like 2 years now, and I still don't know what the fuck their name is.
Man, there was something funny I wanted to bring up that me and Shadow was talking about. It's like it was like a little like a tit that we had a while back, but I can't remember. I can remember the first part of why it was funny, but I can't remember the second part that made it even funny. I'll have to talk to her and do it.
There was an episode of The Office where Michael went to like be a leadership, like tell leaders how to remember people's names, and it was like you just got to give everybody a nickname. Like, what's your name? Fred. And he's like, Fat Fred. You just got to remember that. You don't remember their name. It was
Fat
so
Fred.
clown.
That will work.
He just said shit to their face, like just.
Gay Bobby. Well, what's next on the list
Yeah. What is something?
of amazing things that the Adventure Squadcast brings you weekly?
All right, we briefly hit on Joe's party. I just got to tell y'all, the Cards Against Humanity box set of cards.
God.
The expansion is literally called the box.
Yeah, his wife.
It's
She
the
kept saying.
funniest fucking cards.
She kept saying we only got the box edition, and like she thought that was like
The first
like
edition?
No, she's like,
like a
"It's
kid
PG-13."
edition. Yeah.
Oh.
And we were like, well, let's check it out. This is a pretty big fucking box. I can't really picture like
Being
like,
all
it was,
for kids.
It was literally a box this big, and it
It's
was
fucking
called the
huge.
Big Black Box. And so like I was like, there's got to be some real
Yeah.
cards in there.
Yeah.
We start playing this shit, and at first Jobs is complaining because he's like, all I'm getting are these fucking box cards. They don't even make any sense.
Little does he know.
And they were the MVPs of the
Yeah,
night. Those cards
they
are
were OP,
fucking
bro.
meta. A few examples is like, what were
The
some of
George
the questions?
W. box
Like if there were,
killed me,
we
dog.
got to think about one of the questions, like
What
one
the
of the
setups
black
were?
cards. Yeah.
Dude. Oh, and the Chinese gymnastics team
Yeah.
card, that was OP.
Man, there was like a box within a box. So one of the cards. There was a box who is conscious and no longer wishes it was a box. A George W. box. And there was just like a shit to a small box, like a small
That was,
box outbreak.
A box that thinks it's a box, but it's a crate.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And it was just so like they won pretty much every card that they came
shit.
up with.
Yeah.
That's the low key.
There was some.
There was
fucking
one that
good
was
ones.
a motherfucking box.
Yeah.
I remember, dude, I wish I could remember the black card
A
that was
box.
set it up.
What was that? A person-shaped box.
A man-shaped
Yeah.
box. There was one card where I had the black card and I had to read the cards, and 2 of them were box cards back to back, and I just set them on the table. I was laughing so hard. I couldn't even read anything.
You just couldn't.
You
even
see
get
the
it
word
outside.
box and it's over. Just lay that bitch down.
Because the first one was a motherfucking box, and then the next one I think was like a box in a box or some shit, but it just...
The shit was
The box world. The
It
only
was
one I've
top
ever
tier.
played of that is like the first edition. I don't think I've ever played any other ones. Like I know
I
there's a
played
bunch
the
of
original.
expansions.
I had the original, and then we took it somewhere and forgot it, and now I want to buy it back. That game's so fun.
Yeah,
I
it's pretty
forgot how
fun.
funny that shit was.
Yeah, we were
It
climbing
is
hard.
fun tea. Tea. Speaking of tea,
Sweet tea is
Might
tight as
notice
fuck.
Richard's missing.
yeah, you might have noticed Richard's missing, which he kind
Again.
of looks like tea,
This
same
man said
body
yesterday,
style, you know.
Whenever we postponed it to today, he said, I can't do it, I gotta work. So we just assumed it was gonna be a 3-man. And then he texted earlier after we're all here and said, he's like, oh yeah, my bad. I actually had to be back in town by 2, so the time frame was too tight. So,
Right.
I feel like there's some lies in place.
He's up to something.
Always.
We got to get to the bottom of this.
He was supposed to go to Job's house.
Yep.
Had 6 different excuses.
For real, it's so like he showed so much interest, and then like he made an excuse, and then we were like, he was like, it's a 2-hour drive, and we're leaving at 5:30. It'll be too late when we get back. Or,
It's like what time everybody got there.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive to go there and back, and we were like, bro, what are you talking about? It ain't gonna be too late. It's gonna be 7:30. Then another excuse, and then another excuse. He just
Non-stop.
something came up, and he didn't want to do it no more.
I'm about to say Richard is he's very focused on making his woman happy these days.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, though.
You know
I can't beat him for it. Yeah, it's better than the alternatives.
But if he quits fucking with us, I stop respecting.
Yeah. If you quit fucking with us, we're just gonna put you in a box.
Just gonna kill you.
Put you in a box.
You're gonna be in a box within a box.
Only way out of this.
We're gonna
in a
put
box.
your body in a box, and it'll be like it'll
Is
be
my
like
dick in a
what
box?
is it? Schrodinger's cat. We're gonna Schrodinger's Richard your ass. We're gonna have you in a box, and ain't nobody gonna know if you're alive or dead.
See, I
Because
only
the box
know,
ain't ever getting open.
Yeah.
I only
And
know Pavlov's dog.
What Pavlov's dog?
I don't
It's
know
like
Schrodinger's cat. What is
all right,
that?
Pavlov. Oh, you do know Pavlov's Schrodinger's
I know the
cat.
dog.
It's like he puts a cat in a box with some uranium and like
Damn.
the thought
This
experiment.
is a Marvel movie.
The thought
What happens to the
experiment
cat?
was until like the cat comes until someone looks in the box, the cat isn't either alive or dead. It was like the thought experiment.
Is that like if a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it?
Basically,
does it
I
make
mean
a
that's kind
sound
of like
type
the same
shit?
kind of thing.
Yeah, same
like,
concept.
In different like context or a different example of it.
See, I feel
Yeah.
like it makes a sound. Just no one was there to
I
hear the
definitely
sound.
think so.
Like,
everything makes a sound.
Cool to
right?
have thought experiments like that
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
you ever thought
Sounds.
about like if you can't see? Like, okay, first off, the basis is like we're in a simulation.
Yeah.
Second off is whatever we can't see just like isn't actually there until we need it to be there. So like because we're in the shed right now, maybe like the outside,
outside
is
isn't
just
rendered?
ones and zeros right now
Yeah,
or some
yeah.
shit. And then we open the door and it just is there because we
everything
need it to
renders
be
up,
there.
yeah.
That'd be fucking insane. Imagine you're going on this mountain. You're climbing a mountain one day, and you get to the peak of the mountain.
It hasn't
There's fucking
loaded
nothing.
yet.
Yeah, there's goddamn nothing. What do you
Black.
do?
That'd be crazy,
You're just
man.
in space.
Yeah, it's just the glitch of the world. It'd be
Y'all know
insane.
there's people that climb Mount Everest and their bodies are just still up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
They can't
there's
get
like
them down.
there's like a stretch, like
Fucking
a
crazy.
mile stretch or some shit like that with like a name or whatever. That it's like littered with bodies basically.
Yes.
Like, people find
Apparently,
them all the time.
pretty sure you can like
That's
still
so
climb the mountain and see
oh
the
yeah,
motherfuckers there, which is wild as fuck.
they it's like how are they gonna get them down? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna send like 10 people up to the top of Mount Everest to because it's dangerous in itself. You're gonna
Helicopter.
send them up there to get fucking bodies.
To carry this fucking
Can
super
helicopters
heavy
go up
frozen
that
body.
high?
I don't know. It's like 30,000 feet.
Yeah,
It's pretty fucking high.
I don't know if they have a limit or not, but I would assume they do, and I could also assume the air gets pretty fucking choppy up there.
Yeah.
I definitely want to climb a mountain one day. I don't know about a
I do
snowy
too. That'd be
mountain.
sick.
I would love to climb a snowy mountain.
I mean,
Think about the
it
view when you
sounds
get to the top of
I
that.
want to just
Yeah.
so I can snowboard down it.
right. It sounds fun, but
Tight.
just
I'm trying to snowboard off a cliff and
one mistake,
Oh
you
my
can
God.
slide.
Far Cry style.
One thing I want to do before I die is wingsuit.
Dude, in
That would
Far,
be tight.
in Far Cry New Eden or whatever, you unlock a double jump at one point, and it just
yeah, you
like
was
if you're
talking
on
about
any
that.
kind of incline, you can just double jump, pull out your wingsuit, and it's just a way to like shortcut like 100 meters real quick. Like you just run toward a hill, double jump, boop, And you're just cruising right above the ground.
Y'all seen the people with like the wingsuits and then the jetpack fucking thing on their back?
Yeah,
they're just
dude.
flying through the
That
fucking
shit's
air.
so crazy,
I want to
man.
ride one of those water things.
Water
It shoots
things.
water. It's like it hooks up to the back of the
Oh,
boat and
yeah.
it shoots water out.
And
you
that's
can,
how
like,
you
fly,
Oh,
water
yeah.
propulsion.
and
So
you can like
sick.
launch into the water and come out.
Just like
and
Iron
shit.
Man.
Motherfuckers will be like, here's the water, and they'll be like,
Yeah, like it looks so tight.
so fucking nuts.
There's so many different ways to fly nowadays. It's weird.
I feel like in like 20 years,
We're gonna just have
we're gonna be
suits.
legit, like
Yeah.
we're gonna be hovering or flying or something.
We're gonna have this thing that in our fucking closet we go to and just encases our whole body, and we're just pretty much Iron Man walking around.
That'd be so tight.
Nah, we're just gonna be all fat and stuck in VR.
Yeah, that
we're
is
no,
so
we're never
Well,
gonna
okay,
get
yeah.
past
That's
that.
really what's gonna happen.
In virtual reality, we'll have that, but in real life, we'll just be
That's
laying
gonna
on
be
bed.
the
just do too many-
apocalyptic event for us. VR that's too good.
Do you know they're coming out with 2 more
all that
Oculuses?
Oh, really?
I ain't
Yeah,
never even
one's the
fucked
Oculus
with
Pro,
a single
which
one.
no controllers. Literally, just your hands are the controllers, and you get the
Is there
headset.
gloves or something?
I don't know that
No,
much.
on the
It just
Oculus that I
knows?
have, there's like you can switch to a hand
Hand
tracking
tracking,
thing,
yeah.
and you like pinch to like pick shit and stuff, and like you can.
That's
There's
sick.
games that like you only play like that and stuff.
That's wild.
It's actually
Yeah.
pretty fucking sick, dude. Like it's just like my house is so fucking. There's just shit everywhere, like cluttered wise. Like our house ain't big enough to house all of our shit,
So with the Oculus,
so it's hard to find. Like I'm just punching shit and stuff. And
Damn, you told us so clogged up. You just got shit everywhere, dog. Punching shit in the
one
closet.
night, me and Justin were playing some game, and literally, I think we were both playing Bastion, versing each other.
the fucking
And
Bastion.
It's a badass game. All right, so you just have this like radius that you can be in. It's like a circle, and the other person does too. You're right across from each other, and like your characters move and shit. And you're probably like 10 feet apart, and you got guns. You can set up like a different kit. Each gun like takes X amount of time to reload, like 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 8 seconds, depending on how good it is, how much
Yeah.
damage it does. And like some of them shoot out big balls that like move slow, and some of them shoot out like 3 that move fast and stuff. And you can throw grenades,
Like
and you just got to
dodgeball?
try and dodge shit
Oh,
while
blast
also
on.
fucking them up and grabbing the guns from the side. Like, cause you only get a couple
That's
shots
dope.
in each, and you can throw the gun at them and then grab another one.
Yeah.
You'll really build up a sweat. And me and him were both playing that. And at the same time that I punched this fucking glass, like shelf shit, he punched some glass in his garage and broke it. So we
Damn.
just almost simultaneously fucking broke some shit in both of our houses.
Damn.
That's wild. Yeah, that game was like the most move around game for
Man,
me,
we
dude.
played
I'd be
that,
all over the fucking place.
Whenever we went on a work trip, we played it in the hotel the first night.
Yeah, that
We
was sick
like,
as
all
fuck,
around
dude.
the hotel, like next to beds. and shit, just,
I'm over here like actually crouched behind a bed, just pop back up.
it's sick
That
though,
shit was
man.
fun.
I feel like you would just need a big ass empty room with like padding
Yeah.
walls. or
Really,
something.
if you had like a 8x8 area, you'd be super fine. Just something to have like your full wingspan, because like there's plenty of times where like you're in game and like there's a barrier you set up, and you'd be like in game and something's like over here and you got to reach, and it like in there it's like as you get close to a wall that you've marked in like real life, a grid system will like pop up in your vision on there and like show you like getting closer to a wall.
Like,
Like
you
there's a
gotta get some
circle
shit.
that like gets smaller the closer you get to it.
And there's another one that's like when you get to the wall, it'll turn the cameras on. You just see everything that you're getting close to.
Yeah.
Oh, it just like shuts VR
Yeah.
off.
And then there's also like a bunch of like little like areas you can chill in, like your home screen or whatever, and you can like change them to like a cabin at the top of a mountain or like Japan and
Yeah.
like shit. And you can like move your character out onto and just like look out the balcony, and it looks so fucking sick, dude.
It's insane.
It's crazy. Like the Netflix
It's gonna take
app,
off.
You're like sitting in a living room and you can like look to the left out the window. It's just like cold and snowy and shit. And there's like a fireplace,
Shut
and
the
you can
f-
look.
wait,
You can literally look all the
You
way
can watch
around.
Netflix in VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
It's
Just
wild,
like a big
dude.
screen TV in front of you. You're sitting on a couch. You can look all around the room and shit,
Oh
and
my
fucking
God,
you just
that's
like
crazy.
you watch it. There's
Yeah.
there's like movie apps on there where like
Wait, is
you
it
can,
real? Do you log into your Netflix?
Yeah.
It'll be like
It's just like you're in another world. It's
Yeah,
not in the
it
actual
really
world.
is. And like there's other like movie watching like apps that you can go to, and you're like in a theater with other people who are just watching that movie. You can like throw popcorn and shit at them, and like you can hear
Yeah.
them like talking and shit. Just random people. It's
It's
badass.
sick, dude.
Man.
It's
You can
sick.
really fuck around in that. This one
That's
game.
so wild.
What was it called? Cyberspace or whatever? Like your cyber VR.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah.
this game like, all right, you got rockets on your wrist. That's how you move in this because there's
Sick.
no gravity. All right, so
Okay.
you fly around like this or whatever, and you can like grab the walls and like throw yourself off of them and shit. You're just floating
wild as
around in
fuck.
this. And fucking basically you go to this arena. There's like an area where you can fuck around, like a social area.
Yeah.
And then once you initiate it, you go to this arena and there's like shit floating everywhere and stuff. And you got these fucking frisbees. And you gotta basically the goal is to fly across to the other side and get the frisbee through their fucking goal. But they can like attack you. They can like grab you and punch you and like stun your character where you can't move for a couple of seconds and shit.
You throw that shit, they come through and intercept that.
There's some
motherfucker.
clutch
Damn.
plays. It's that game was
that
nuts.
would
Like
be
that game,
insane.
like I was like,
Is
I'm
it
in the
1v1?
future. The first time I played it,
No,
no, it's
it's-
3v3.
Yeah, 3v3.
I bet that's so
It's
sick.
really like the first time I played that, I was like, this is the future. And then there's Population 1. It's a
Yeah, it's
a
shooter.
VR game, and you fly down and shit like you would in any like battle royale and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can like climb
Climb up
walls and
fucking
shit. Like
walls.
this one time, I was at the top of this building, like, and I seen some guys. I was aiming at them and shit, and then I like looked down as I went to like step or whatever in the game, and it was like going over the edge, and I was like, oh, like I had to like step back instinctually, like it was
Yeah.
like I was about to fall off the
Yeah.
fucking building.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen people like
Run into shit.
yeah, like fall down. Like they think they're falling, but then they actually fall
Yeah.
like in real life.
It don't
I
really
put
fuck with your
mom-
head,
Oh,
man.
fuck.
I put mom on the like virtual roller coaster. They're cool too. And there's
Oh,
like
I
you can
bet
ride a
that's
roller
wild.
coaster and like shoot shit like targets at the side and
That's
stuff.
dope.
That's fun.
Yeah.
But I put her in that, and she was like, look at her. It was so fucking.
Have you
funny,
seen that
dude.
meme of the dude on the treadmill in VR, and it's some kind of horror game, and he's like looking around, and he like turns around and starts sprinting fast, but he's like, "Get me out of here! Get this off me!"
Dude, some of the like horror shit will get you. Like one of the first
I
things
bet
I ever
shit popping
did, it's
out.
like you're you're just in a room. It's like you're a kid in a room. And fucking the weird shit just keeps happening. Like you'll hear something and you look over and you don't see anything, but like one of the blocks is like falling onto the floor or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you hear something over here and like lights flicker, and then you look back and then the blocks like spell out something, and then fucking out of nowhere something ends up like fucking like sneaking up
Damn.
on you and shit.
Yeah, that would
It'll
trip
get
me
you.
out.
Yeah, those
Wait,
are.
so with the Oculus, is it connected to a game system, or is
No,
it?
No, it's
Oculus-
the
alright,
game
so
system
the Oculus
itself.
2 is itself, but you can also plug it like it's its own thing. But you can plug it up to a PC and like you have access to like Oculus like Quest shit or whatever.
So you can just buy an Oculus, don't need anything else.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
you buy the games on Oculus.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
And
Okay.
you connect it to your Facebook and shit. That's how like you have to
Oh,
connect.
that's
wild.
You have to do.
That's
it.
how you
Like,
sign in.
It was really some
Wow,
bullshit.
that's
Pierce
crazy.
had like signed into his on mine, and it was like a whole process for me to like get him signed out and like get my shit back. It
Oh,
was
shit,
it was really
yeah.
annoying and tedious actually. But
Is it made by Facebook?
Yeah.
this are they all made by?
Is it-
Well, I know the
Oh,
Quest
I think
2
it
was
is.
and the
I-
Quest
yeah.
1.
Quest 2 was like a Facebook specific thing, but there's a
Okay,
whole other like more official like whatever
VR
they're
headset.
called.
Yeah, there's different
that's like
ones
in
out
that
there.
same family. And if you plug up to a PC, you can like play all those games that you wouldn't be able to play on just the one that you get from
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
and like you can play like Resident Evil and Minecraft and like shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody
if
told me
plug
about
it up.
Resident Evil last night. I'm trying that.
You
Imagine
even get
playing
a-
Skyrim. in
You can,
VR.
yeah, and there's like yeah.
I didn't know that.
You have to plug up to the computer to play that one too.
You have to stay plugged up, or you can plug up, download.
You have to.
You mean I can shoot fireballs and shit?
Yeah,
bro?
dude. I'm
Oh,
telling
That's
it's
crazy.
It's pretty sick, man.
I'm finna call out of work for like 3 months.
Imagine if you played
Surprised you ain't
GTA on
invested
there.
in that yet, man.
I just never I just ain't even looked into it deep enough.
It really
It sounds
is like
wild.
It's
though.
especially for 250. That's like I think
That's
they're
not
either
bad.
250 or 300.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
it's your own little world. You can
That's
do.
so
There's also
sick.
this one thing that I played with. I only played with it one night, but it's like an art thing, and you're just like standing in this place and you draw in like 3D in front. Like I can move around. It, like
that's
you know what I'm
sick.
saying? Like I can go behind
Yeah.
the shit and add
My
some
daughter's
shit back
all about
here,
that
like
one.
hair or something if I wanted to, and then come up here and fuck around on the like. It was pretty crazy
That's
shit,
sick.
man.
Dang, I need to get, dude. I bet Mia would go crazy with that.
Oh yeah.
She loves drawing.
Pierce
and,
is playing this
coloring.
game like crazy here lately called Gorilla Tag or something like that, and you move with your arms in it. So he's just I might open his door and he's just
Gone.
just like climbing the fuck out of shit, I guess, man. But yeah, he seems like he's having a lot of fun with that.
All right, so we'll be stuck in VR, but we won't be fat because it sounds like
Yeah,
a lot,
It really
a lot
is
of
a-
movement.
A lot
I
of
broke
this
a
shit, you
sweat.
gotta
Anytime I played a game, I was breaking a sweat, and I'm talking like Bastion, a sweat.
Damn.
Like my drip, like I gotta, like my shit's getting too foggy. I gotta take this off, and, like wipe
Yeah,
my shit.
the
like,
fucking band around the
Yeah,
whole
that's
headset be wet. My
Did you
band
send
on my
off
headset's
for that
almost
thing?
white now. Yeah, but it hasn't come in.
It came from me. I sent Christopher told me about that shit. I signed up for it. They sent me something like basically implying I needed to like send them more information on it, and I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna worry about it." And then that shit just ended up showing up. Either
I
way.
thought it was gonna be like a gel pad. It's literally just a fucking
like a-
leather or something.
It's like
pad.
an insert that like gets it a little more off of your face or something like that, or for glasses. And they came with the glasses inside. It was something to like people were like maybe it was cutting into them or something, and like it's something like
Not
that
enough
where
padding
where
on
they
it.
have to replace it.
I
Like
got
they
you.
have to do it.
Like a recall or
Yeah.
something. I feel you.
Yeah, but yeah, they sent it to Christopher. It wasn't even, there was no cushion on it. It was just a fucking piece of fabric or whatever that you put around the squishy piece, and it didn't really do much. So.
Oh, maybe it was like to change the texture. Like instead of having like some like plastique type thing on your face where it's like sealing in, and you know what I'm saying? It like gave you like a cloth right there instead. Maybe that's the purpose.
Well, that shit sounds sick, bro.
Yeah, VR. I give it 5 more years, and there will literally be a full immersive
Metaverse is
body
gonna be
VR
great. Y'all see where that motherfucker spent like some guy spent like $30 million
on a piece of
yacht
land. Oh, on a
in
yacht.
fucking Metaverse.
Yeah, people are buying up land too, like
That's
crazy. Which is
ludicrous
what?
shit. It's-
Dude, somebody spent $650,000 on a yacht in the metaverse.
Yeah, that's what
a
it is.
virtual
Yeah.
boat.
Man, I'm telling you, if they ever get to the point where it's sword art online type shit, then I'm in there. They're
Sword
gonna
art?
Really
What is
have
that?
y'all ain't never watched that? It's this
Is that an anime?
It's this anime where the premise is like
No.
this new game's coming out. It's like VR is already like
Okay.
high tier technology
Yeah.
there. And then this new game's coming out where it's like a new RPG and shit, and like so everybody goes into it and they're like experiencing the shit or whatever, and fucking then it like comes time to like log out for the main character. It's like, I'm about to go eat real quick or whatever, and then tries to log out button's gone, and then like the creator of the game ends up popping up, and he basically tells them all that like if you try, like if someone takes the headset off of you, it'll like shock your brain, you're gonna die. If basically the only way for you to leave this game alive is
Is
to
to
beat
win.
the entire game. So people end up being stuck in there for years, like their real bodies are in like hospitals and shit, but they're in the game like
Holy
leveling up and
shit.
shit, and like it's pretty fucking sick.
That's
Just
wild.
like I watch it just to get lost in thought about how sick that would be and shit.
That would not be sick at all.
Yeah, no, it'd be
It's
terrifying.
picture you could go to Skyrim and live there
For your
You're
whole
like,
life,
yeah,
and then you just die when you're
oh
90.
yeah, if you die in the game, you die in real life too.
That's like you ever seen Ready Player One?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't, but I've been
That's
meaning to
really
watch
good.
that.
That shit's good.
Pretty good.
It's similar where if you die in the game, you die in real life, and it's like VR headsets, but it's like a shooter. It's like Call of Duty, basically.
Did y'all ever see Gamer with Gerard Butler?
Yeah.
That game,
Yeah.
that
I think I
movie's
did.
so sick. It's basically like a similar premise, except like the VR is like they're prisoners on death row, and the VR is like you take over their bodies and have like a battle royale with them, and if like the guy like basically a prisoner can become free if they win like 10 of these back to back,
Yeah.
and like the story is like this guy controls Gerard Butler, and he's 9
Super
wins in
badass.
or whatever, and he's just like.
Isn't
Really
it some
fucking
fat
shit
kid
up.
or something?
No,
that's
it's
controlling
it's
him?
just some like normal guy or whatever. But there is, I know what you're talking about. There is some like crazy like fat person who's like controlling this weird character, like fucking
Yeah.
with Gerard Butler's wife in the world or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you seen
But they
Altered
control real
Carbon?
people also. Like it's just like their virtual reality controlling real prisoners in the real world, and they're
Right.
like fighting to the death.
Have you
Pretty
seen
badass.
Altered Carbon?
I've seen
I
the first
haven't.
season and it was badass.
You
I
think
like
that like
really?
so the basis of it is they found a way to put everybody's memories, brain basically in a stack, so you can take that stack and you can put it in a synthetic body, and
You
then
can live
just
forever.
you know everything. Yeah.
And then like the like poor
Wait, so
people.
you're
that,
like 500 people in one robot?
no, you're one
it's like,
person, but you
so-
can go into whatever
It's like
body
a
you
way
want
to live forever, and like poor people kind of just have to buy whatever body they can afford, but like rich people can like
They
afford
got
to
fancy shit.
They can like clone
got all the
themselves and like
DLCs.
keep their memories in themselves.
Yeah.
But like poor people have to just like buy like some like. You might be like a white person or something. You might just have to buy some like portly Asian man's body
Yeah.
or something, just because that's
Yeah.
all you can afford. Some
But the
shit
rich
like
people
that.
got all these
Yeah.
tactical bodies with mega strength and all this other shit.
Yeah, they like upgraded their shit and
Yo,
stuff.
that's wild.
Yeah,
You know
that'd
they're,
be
like
insane.
actually working on that.
Oh,
Like, there's
yeah.
people trying to do that.
I'm sure that man, within
That's
the next
crazy.
like 50 years, shit's really gonna be different.
There was some dude working on that, and he ended up dying, and he got himself cryogenically frozen. So they cut your head off the second you die, and then they freeze you in like fucking negative 500 degree tank
Before
or
your
some
brain
shit.
and shit can die.
And then his hope is that like 1,000 years from now, they'll be able to connect his body to a robot or put his thoughts in something or some shit and thaw him out, and he'll like come like be alive still.
I don't think
That's what-
like I think the chances of that are just like less likely because like, all right, say that happens. Say we got cryogenically frozen like tomorrow, and then we wake up 1,000 years in the future in some different body or in some robot body. Just think about how your mind would like take that. Like it'd probably like shatter
probably-
your mind.
yeah, you just
You're
like,
like
what?
everyone you know is dead.
Yeah.
Fucking like
Yeah.
like the world is completely different. People are like
Completely
flying around. It might be
different.
like aliens and shit coexisting with like people now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's just a normal. It'd probably like shatter your mind.
Yeah, you probably just have a meltdown and just like have a.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to come back because I feel like I'd come back to a world that was ruled by not me, and I would just be a peasant.
Well, you don't rule this.
You
one
rule
either.
this world right now?
No, but I'm saying I think I would come back with less.
Control
Freedom.
over everything. Like
Yeah.
aliens would be running shit.
Yeah, like
you
some
think
wild
the future's
shit.
gonna be real shitty.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I like to think that aliens, like, especially if they've achieved some super high intelligence and can do crazy technology, I don't think everyone would just be like starting wars with other planets. Like they
No.
find a new planet, like let's go fucking kill them. Like I just don't see the motivation of that.
I don't know, man.
Like if there was an alien race that like their planet was dying or some shit, you know the premise in a lot of movies, and they like our planet was right, maybe something like that. But
You ever
it-
played Mass Effect?
I played it back in the day a little
Oh my
bit.
god, dude. I played 1, 2. Well, I played Andromeda too, but 1, 2, and 3 are like top fucking tier.
I think they like just remade them or remastered
They got you can
them
buy
or
it as
something.
a trilogy, yeah, and play it. Because what happens is it saves your progress from one game to the next game. So
Oh,
you can
really?
Keep all your connections with people and like whatever storylines and
Man,
shit.
that's
you want.
crazy. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
actually kind of badass.
So it's like
They're ahead of the game.
It's like a super game split into 3 separate games.
that's
But
nuts.
the whole premise is basically the same thing. There's like an alien race and their planet's fucked, and they come to Earth to like destroy it. And then but there's like, I don't remember what year it is, but we're already like in space. We can fucking like hyper jump to other.
Don't you have like
galaxies.
abilities and shit in that too, like a
Yeah, you
stasis
can like
kind of ability?
Yeah,
and shit?
you have like telekinetic powers and shit. But there's this place called, I think it's called the Citadel or something, and there's just like every alien race that's in the universe. Like, could you imagine if we go to like
That'd be so nuts.
500 years from now?
Like
we pop
Coachella
back?
for aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
There's a hologram Kanye.
Yeah. Have y'all heard of Elden Ring? I feel like I may have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you told me
yeah.
about
That
it a
shit
couple
looks
times.
so
So it was
sick,
cool.
man.
Isn't it like pretty much a Skyrim?
It's gonna
It
be
looks
it's
like
gonna be like Dark Souls Skyrim, basically.
It sounds
Dark
dope.
Souls is just known for being like particularly
Hard as
hard and
fuck.
just fucking annoying and tedious.
Yeah.
Dark Souls
Dying Light
hybrid.
comes out in like 5 days.
The first one?
Second one.
Okay.
Second.
was
I
about to say,
remember me
thought
and
that
you was
the first
talking
one.
about the second one like 2 years ago,
Long
and
time
like I was
ago.
on the phone with you, and like I had just watched videos about it. Like that. I want to say it was supposed to be released like then. They must have really delayed the fuck out
COVID,
of
man.
that because like I was planning on buying it when I was talking to you.
Chinese
then.
virus, man.
The Chinese
that is
virus.
true.
Speaking
Got our
of,
boy Wade.
yeah,
He laid up right
Yeah.
he's laid up. You know, he
Y'all
ain't
might
feeling
have
too
noticed,
good. He's got
now. Me
the.
and Dustin had
missing,
it 2 weeks ago.
The money.
You ain't no money here today.
Well, we got a little bit.
We got a little
we got our
bit.
replacement money.
We're all right.
Yeah, we're all right.
We still got the jokes though.
yeah, I brought a couple.
Yeah, we got a couple. What was the next thing? We got Joe's. We talked about Joe's. We talked about the nice good old time at the bowling alley. We opened up a nice little food crate.
Oh yeah,
from
we got
Poland.
a little snowstorm coming. And
Oh, yeah.
it looks like it's not going to hit us very severely.
But
but
what y'all
apparently
think it's gonna
supposed to
be?
a lot of
I thought
ice.
we were supposed to get like 12 inches.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Well,
It's either supposed to
I
be.
was seeing some video earlier, and I was watching it, and they were talking about how we were supposed to get some shit. And then I checked the Weather Channel app, and it looks like our temperatures are supposed to be like in the fucking 60s and shit for the days that's coming through.
Yeah, the guy.
Damn.
I follow some dude on
I hate how we
Facebook that
keep
posts
missing
about
this
it,
shit.
and he was talking about how it was
I know,
either
I
going to
wanted
be
to
a
get,
super
like,
snowstorm,
for real, bro.
or it's going to be like a badass ice storm, or it's just going to be bad storms.
I'm about to check the weather and see if it's changed at all.
I want a whole 12 inches.
Gay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the temps are still.
Oh, it is going to be like warm, dude.
Yeah,
My shit says
52.
I
rain.
hate how and it's only gonna be warm for those fucking days. Like I
know,
hate
and
how
then it
we
gets
keep getting
cold
fucked
as
out of
hell.
like just give us some goddamn snow, dude.
Yeah, 4 inches ain't enough. Might be to some of y'all.
Nah, if you know how to work it, bro, it's Gucci.
The winds 10 to 20 miles an hour, 100% chance of rain on Wednesday.
That's big whack.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. You hate to hear about it. You hate to talk about it.
I'm going to get a headset, and I'm going to be in VR all day.
Are you getting one today?
No, I'm not.
So you can get the 264 gigabytes for $250 now. I think it is. They were $350 when we.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I went and I originally planned on just getting a cheaper one, you know, like and fucking.
But it was only 60 something gigs.
All they had was the most expensive one, and I was too pumped at the time because I had like just played so much. Oh, I'd gotten Pierce one for Christmas.
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
that's right.
And then I tried that motherfucker. I was like, this is fucking crazy. I
gotta have one.
I need my own.
That's pretty much how it was for me. I think I tried one of y'all's and I was like, damn, like I gotta.
Now he
hop
done
in
lost
this.
one of his controllers and he's just taking over my shit. And every day I'm like, you need to find that shit because you're not gonna break mine. You're gonna lose that shit.
I lost my charger like the first 2 weeks I had it.
Also, he broke his. All right, so a few months back, fucking, he comes and gets me and he's like, Dad, I think I broke my TV. And I was like, what do you mean you think you broke your TV? You either broke the motherfucker or you didn't.
Is it working or not?
And he's like, I did. And I go in there and I look at it and I was like, what the fuck happened? And he had a fort up by the shit. And like the fort had like knocked his TV and like it fell over onto his Xbox. In the corner of the X, in the corner of his Xbox broke the screen. You could see like where it happened.
Yeah.
Then, like 2-3 nights ago, he comes in there. He's like, Dad, I think I broke my other TV. And I was like, what the fuck? How? What do you mean? What do you mean you think you broke it? And I go in there, and his TV's still sitting on his Xbox. Like he hasn't moved it or anything.
He was too scared to pick it up.
And I was like, bro, what the fuck? You broke it the exact same way? Like, that was crazy to me. I was like, yeah, how did you should have learned the first time. How did you not learn from the
What
first
mistake
time?
did you
And
make?
I was like, so is it broke or not? And he was like, I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. And I was like, well, pick the motherfucker up. What are you doing? And he like lifts it up. And he is like trying to avoid looking at it. I could tell that he already knew it was broke, had already seen this, and like staged this whole thing. And I was like, you already knew the shit was broke, man. Well, I mean, I guess he expected to get in a lot of trouble, but I was like, I mean, you just lost out on your TV, man. I mean, that's the second, you just ain't gonna have a TV for a fucking while. That's the second one you broke in. Like
That's what I've been
3
telling the
months.
kids, dude. Giselle and Leah be running around the house with the tablets and just fucking throw them on the floor. So I'm like, yo, you know, be more careful. Once they break, I can't just run out.
You ain't getting another
It's
one,
not candy, you know. But they do love those things.
Yeah.
It's crazy how I get annoyed at times. They'll just be sitting on those motherfuckers all day. Like,
See,
I don't know.
Mine too, I don't know. Mia will sometimes. Ava usually don't even like give a fuck about it unless it's nighttime. She likes watching it.
Yeah, Leah is glued to that shit.
there's
She's
times when the
you
girls
try to
are
interrupt
like,
her, she'll pause it and if she doesn't pause it, she's not paying any attention to you.
There's time when the girls will be like watching it and like, we're done with this, and they'll just go like color and shit. And I like that.
See, Mia does the same.
That's how
she'll get
Giselle
bored of
is.
it and she'll be like, let's go play. And I'll be like, all right. I don't know. I just look at it as like, I came home and played N64 all fucking
Exactly,
night. Like,
yeah.
I did the same shit.
Like, and
Or I played
in my
Game
mind, I had
Boy.
a great childhood, and I came home playing Sega or fucking like get Pokemon Gold on Game Boy and shit, like all fucking day, like literally all day. Like I'll get home, go to my fucking room, play that shit, and like come out to eat and then go to bed type shit.
And like they go to school, they socialize for 8 hours.
Yeah,
they ain't got
exactly.
a phone there, so they're still getting like social
And
interaction.
especially
and
with
shit.
this whole COVID shit, how it happened, and
Yeah.
everybody was just like really locked down for a long time. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, what are you gonna do? Tell them they can't entertain themselves,
Right.
and fuck, we'll go crazy trying to entertain them ourselves that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no way.
So maybe I should reiterate then. I get annoyed at the not listening because of the
Oh, I
devices.
feel you. Yeah,
Man,
that's a
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
When Mia can be watching fucking YouTube or something, and I'll say Mia like 9 times.
Yeah. And then the 9th time she's like,
she just
"Oh,
never
what?"
hears me. And
All of our
I'll have
kids.
to go over and like I'll pause the phone for her, and she'll be like, "What?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
like,
so frustrating
Go fucking
sometimes.
blah blah blah." Or, like, it's time
Go
to eat,
fucking
like,
blah.
Ripper can really just tune the fuck out.
Oh,
like,
Mia
she will,
can,
like,
dude.
She
So
will
hard.
just literally be like staring at something so hard, and I'll be like talking to her like full volume, like this far from her. Like, Ripper, did you brush your teeth or something? And she's just like, like Ripper,
She's a
Ripper,
character,
you brush
bro.
your teeth, and she's like,
She's in VR, bro.
yeah, it's so
Stuck.
like I don't even understand how someone can check out so hard. And she's like, what? Huh?
What? Okay, I'll do it. So snack crate, other things. What's another thing?
All right,
I think we did
hopefully.
everything.
Hopefully on this next episode, we can get together sometime this week and throw together some stuff, and we'll hit y'all with the sneak preview before we post it to the buckles.
Yeah. So be watching. You know what I'm saying? It's big. It ain't small. It's pretty big
You
this
gonna love
time.
it. All of y'all are going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
in one way or another.
And not only is it for us, it's for the people.
Everything I
Talking
do
about
is
you.
for people.
Talking about you guys
But
behind the camera.
unless y'all got something else to say, I guess we just call it on that. Hour 5, which some of that's like pregame.
I like 45.
Yeah.
It's like 45.
Ain't
About
too
45.
bad.
Little baby episode.
We've been we like I kind of prefer the little 45-minute
Yeah,
episodes.
see, I
and
like
shit.
the little
less of it's like
digestible
forced and
ones.
shit. Yeah, and like you don't have to spend time there thinking of shit to talk about.
Yeah. You just say what comes to mind, and then you don't mind.
Well, we appreciate y'all tuning in again as we always do.
Yeah.
I'm
Gang,
talking
gang.
to you.
Big loves, big hearts, big kisses and hugs.
Big kisses and hugs and big loves and big hearts.
Episode 45. We'll see you next week.
And that is how it's done. Oh!
forgot to press record.
Nah.